Hey, it's Zach, and I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on where to go to find the things you have access to edit in Drupal. So if you work in an academic department, the easiest way to find the information you have access to edit is underneath the groups module. So you'll log in and you'll actually see this little module at the top called groups, and that's where you'll go. So if you click on groups, or go to groups and click on list, you get to the same place. You'll be able to scroll down and see your group in the system. So if I worked in the business department, for example, you'll see business and economics here. And then over on the right, you're going to see one of two buttons. If you work in an academic department, you're going to see edit here. You will be able to edit that page and edit information on the business department page. So if I click edit here, for example, you'll notice it brings me to the editing form. That's where you can make text changes here or fix, inaccuracies or things like that. I'm going to go back. You will also be able to click on this little down arrow here and click on nodes. If you work in an office on campus that's not an academic office, meaning, or it's not an academic department, but you work in maybe like the registrar's office, like Janelle, then she's just going to see a button here that says nodes. She's not going to see edit and the little drop down menu. It'll just say nodes right there. But nodes in Drupal, if you were in one of my trainings, nodes are essentially just any piece of content in the system. So what I've done is created a group that you belong to called Department of Business or Education or Registrar's Office. And then I've assigned a number of nodes from across the website from the system to that group. So for example, if I were working in the business department and wanted to edit the Master of Business Administration page, the MBA degree page, this is where I would find that page. So next in that row where you see Master of Business Administration, you'll be able to click this little down arrow and click Edit Node. That's where you would go to edit, for example, a degree listing. And you'll see that information here, that this is where you would declare the area of study and see the photo, what type of degree it is, the short description, and a request info apply button. This is where you edit like the little bullet points that show up on a page. I'll show you that in a second, but the featured bullet points. So this is where like you can highlight some really interesting features of the program or outcomes of the program. Like with the MBA, you can complete your degree in as few as 16 months. You will tell the system essentially what type of level or what level of degree this would be. So it's a graduate degree, of course. A delivery mode is online versus NAMPA versus other things. This powers a particular type of filter in some of our degree finder tool. And then you'll be able to choose a location here. Is it online or on campus? And that's good to flag just an on campus or online. So the MBA, of course, is an online one, an online degree. And then this is where you'd see like the on-page content that you can edit. There's a video, there's a bunch of stuff in here for MBA. And then at the bottom, you'll see like in the degree sidebar, you'd see like the price per credit and maybe jobs that you could get using this degree. And then something important to notice is the degree contact override here. So for example, this is Lauren in the graduate and professional studies admissions office. And she is kind of the representative for this degree program on our website. And that's something that you'll probably want to make sure is accurate and something that you can change. When you're done editing, you can click Save here at the bottom. You won't see this little Publish drop-down menu, but you will see one that says Draft. And what this will do is create a draft of this page inside Drupal's revision queue, and then I'll go in and see those and approve those. So that's basically how you edit a page, like particularly a degree page. So we can actually, at any time, you can scroll to the top of this page and click on View and actually see the page on the front end of the website. So that's what I'm doing here. It's taking a second here. Rural Wi-Fi for the win. But so you can see essentially where things get laid out. This was the title, that degree type, the kind of lead in or intro text with the request info button and apply now. You get to see the contact information, and this was Lauren's contact information. You get to see those kind of featured bullet points. You get to see the on-page content or degree page content, and then that sidebar content over here that included the price per credit and maybe those related degrees, or excuse me, those related career options to this degree, the video, etc. So that's it. That's a pretty quick rundown, but that kind of shows you exactly where to go to kind of make at least degree and department level changes in the system.